So today we are going to talk about the Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle is also known as citric acid cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle, and it occurs in the matrix of mitochondria. But in RBC, we do not have the mitochondria, so Krebs cycle will not occur in RBC. So let us see the diagram of mitochondria here. This is the mitochondria and outer membrane, inner membrane, cristae, matrix, and here it is a intermembranous space is also present in mitochondria. And we know that Krebs cycle is also known as mitochondrial metabolic pathway. This is the diagram of Krebs cycle. Why this is called the cycle? Because the final product or the identical product both are same. Here acetyl coenzyme A, it has only 2 carbon, and the breakdown product of the carbon will be the carbohydrate, lipids and proteins. So carbohydrate, lipids and protein, here I have written that breakdown of product acetyl coenzyme, this is the Krebs cycle, and breakdown product of carbohydrate, lipids and proteins. So carbohydrate is also a carbon skeletons, lipid is also carbon skeletons and protein is also carbon skeleton. So carbohydrate, lipids and proteins can be derived by the breakdown of carbon, and acetyl coenzyme A is a double carbon skeleton, and acetyl coenzyme A is the major fuel which enters into this pathway, and to get the energy we have to remove the carbon. Suppose this is the overall reaction of citric acid cycle. So we will get what we will get 2 carbon dioxide, 3 NADH, FADH2, GTP and water. We have to it is also here that acetyl coenzyme A carbon, you have to break down the carbon skeleton. So we know that glucose, when glucose, this is the glycolysis process. Glucose is break down into 2-pyruvate glycolysis, and here 2 ATP and 2 NADH are released. So during this reaction it loses the energy, NAD plus and NAD plus and NADH. And the carbon dioxide is lost, and we will gain the carbon dioxide is lost and we will gain the 2 NADH. So NAD plus to take the energy from the Krebs cycle, and it released to the electron transport chain, and this NADH will goes to the electron transport chain, and there NAD plus will be released. So accepting the carbon unit and breakdown of energy will release and converted in the form of NAD plus and FADH2 is the reduced is also called the reduced coenzyme. And if there is oxygen in electron transport chain, that is called aerobic metabolic pathway because of oxygen. So Krebs cycle is also called as aerobic metabolic pathway. And this is the final product, 6 ADP and 2 FADH2.